Hello, 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 ladies, gents, boys, girls, welcome along. It is Monday night. This is unfortunately going to be the last Monday night live stream that we are going to be doing for the foreseeable future due to how everything's now been set up with the latest round of online championships, or the latest season of online championships, shall I say. But yeah, it's been a little while. Hope you're all good. Hope you're excited for this as we are back in the European Le Mans Series, driving in the Ginetta in the LMP3 class, and hopefully we can have ourselves a good race, get ourselves a good result. We had a good, fantastic race last time out at Kota, where we ended up winning, so hopefully we can replicate that here tonight. Whether we do so remains to be seen, as we are just about to go live into the qualifying session. So I do apologise for the fairly abrupt start here, but we are just about to get ourselves underway and head out onto the circuit. Hello, Luca. See that you are also racing in the GT3, the LMP3 as well. You are unfortunately not in this split, but I hope that your race goes well. Everything goes good on your end. Let's go ahead and get ourselves out onto the circuit because things are underway, rolling already. And yeah, we need to get out on track, try and get ourselves a good qualifying, and see if see what we can do here in this race. Hopefully we can qualify near the front. Algarve last time round that I raced here got a podium, I believe, if I remember correctly. And we had some good pace, so hopefully we can translate with that. And so far, from my practice sessions or practice running that I've been doing in preparation for this evening's race, if I were to have participated in this race last week when the first time slot went up live, which is Thursday evening, could have been on pole. You have the pace for pole position, so hopefully we can better my practice pace and get ourselves up there onto the front row of the grid. We shall see how this qualifying session actually goes. Unfortunately, I missed the Thursday night, which is when I would be usually running this race, as myself and Alice were on a staycation up in Shrewsbury, up in the Shropshire Hills. Up there, just having some nice time together, break away from work and everything, which is why I didn't race this race on Thursday night, and that is the time slot that I'm going to be running this ELMS series. So yeah, as I mentioned at the very start of this live stream, this will be the last Monday live stream unless we have some absolutely horrid ELMS races throughout the season, and it requires me to do this Monday time slot again. Typically I only do each round of the championship once, so we'll be doing these on the Thursday night. And I signed up to the prototype challenge series in the ELMS P2, which will be running on Tuesday nights. So the usual Monday night time slot is now becoming a Tuesday night time slot, all at 7 PM UK time, so British Summer Time or GMT +1. And then yeah, ELMS on Thursday nights. So that is going to be the schedule going forwards with these live streams. But there are GT3s here in this race as well, as it is a European Le Mans Series championship. So ELMS LMP2s, us LMP3s, and then GT3 cars. 21 GT3 cars in total, so quite a big grid. 10 LMP3s and 13 LMP2s, so the multi-class is definitely going to be a thing. or traffic is going to be a thing here in this series. Hopefully. Things will go nice and smooth in and amongst all the traffic. We can avoid the chaos and carnage and get that big result that we're hoping for. Hopefully a podium, if not a win. Right, tyres should be there or thereabouts up to temperature now. Start cracking in some better lap times. Unless we go ahead and run out wide there. And validated this one as well. Which isn't good. Need to not be invalidating laps, especially as we're bleeding through the fuel at the moment. Hopefully everything's all good in terms of stream audio and image quality. Do let us know if you're lurking in chat if there are any issues. Say everything's looking good on my end at the moment. So now we've got sufficient tire temperature. Start to push a little bit more in these next couple of laps. See what sort of lap times we can actually do. .38.7 already for Bananis. Quite good quick time. A little bit sketchy there going through that corner. Rear does want to rotate a little bit going through turn 4. This next lap should be improvements, and we can hopefully build on the pace that we're going to start to set with this lap. Right, P2 has gone back to the pits already. Oh, they're not P2 anymore. It's a nice lap to build off of. We can work with that. Oh, again, just a little bit toe happy there. Much neater in this hairpin for the exit. So this lap's not going to be an improvement. So where's Warner? I thought Chris Warner was in this, unless he's not got the rating and is in second split. Right, one last shot. I know we've got just under 2 laps of fuel, but we've only got time for one more lap. So let's go for it here, see if we can improve. Not the best of first sectors. A little bit hesitant there as well. And wheel spin on the exit. I don't think we're making 4 attempts. Here in this final sector, no. Okay, we'll practice pit entry instead. Oh, Leon's gone pole, jeez. Right, a bit before that line. So that was very tight. Oh, we dropped down at the end there. More than I was hoping. Oh, look, Leon didn't get pole in the end. Still, 38.1, that's a lot of pace. So my fastest in practice was a 38.6 flat, which would have, yeah, been pole for the race on the Thursday evening. A little bit of shuffling of people up in front. It looks like we're locking in P5 at the moment.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
God of cars. Right, a minute and 30 odd seconds. We're all good there. I think everything else is all set and all good. Close that up just a tad. Gonna be the setup that I'm running. Fresh tires for the race. And I want strategy. So I know what I'm doing in the race. In terms of pit stops. Should be running to and all that good thing. Do have new tires that we can take, but that's we are not going to be. Need something like that. All right. Here we go. Locking in. 10 seconds to go. Start. Good luck to everybody else participating in this one. Some people just about gridding.
Formation lap has started.
Literally right at the last second. Be sent to the track IR. Right. We are good to go. Try and get some Heat into the core of the tyre. Ready for the start of the race. Alright, here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
We're underway racing. Let's get it. Let's try and hold on to P5. Hold on to our position here. Oh, Leon's a bit slow there. But then again, so is everyone else, so that's fine. Oh my god, oh my god. We somehow managed to sneak through all of that, and damn, even whoever's in P3 and on my inside lucked out massively there. That was quite a send there from that guy, but the main thing is we got away with no damage. That was very, very close. Quite annoying because that's cost us a position. Almost making it back past on the outside there. Oh. Freebie. It's all kicking off here. Algarve, or don't run that way, mate. Oh my god, Leon has lucked into the lead this race already. Hopefully we should slingshot past this guy. Retake P4 going into turn 1. Indeed we do. Hold on to the position there, let those two behind us fight it out. Just take it easy through that. And that was an eventful lap 1. Alright, I want to try and close back in on the cars up in front of us again. Only 0.25, that's fine. Three and a half seconds to Leon. Just over. Try and get into a nice flowing rhythm here. Let everything come up to temperature and all that stuff. And one thing, well, two things, little announcements, side by side between Q1 and 2. So we'll get back to those announcements in just a second, because them two fighting is costing them time. Which is useful. So yeah, we got 2 new affiliates on the channel. You'll find their links down in the description below. One is to Acetec Racing. Now got an affiliation with them, and they got 4 different regional markets. The links to the websites. If you purchase any of the Acetec Racing products through the links down below, I will get a small commission, but down there is also a 5% discount code if you use code Yorkie5. No spaces, all lowercase. You can get 5% off any of your purchases there. And then the other affiliation that we now have is with Abruzzi. UK-based e-commerce shop where they sell on additional products such as Simagic, Moser, Acetec, I think Sumicube, various others as well, all listed on their website. Their first link goes to their hardware store, where again they'll get a small commission if you purchase any of the products through that. Unfortunately, no discount code for that. However, we do have a discount code for their clothing. So if you're looking to buy any gloves or sim racing boots or any of like their sim racing apparel gear, t-shirts, race suits, that sort of thing, you can use code Yorkie10, all in uppercase, again no spaces, and that will get you a 10% discount on any gloves, boots, clothing items that you purchase through that link. So you find those down in the description below. And of course, shout out to Abruzzi and Acetec Racing for having some faith in me and taking me on board on their affiliate programs. Whilst I've been explaining that, we've gained a little bit of time on P3 and P2 at the moment. Leon is still pulling away because I think he's still got... No, he has now been passed by the LMP2s, but he didn't get held up by them. But we're pulling away from the cars behind, which is nice. It's a little deep there. This is looking pretty good pace-wise. And it looks like there's 2 retirees already, both in the LMP2 class. Both are in the pits. So we don't have to worry about any more LMP2s coming for a little while. Yeah, nice 3-second gap to Henkel behind. It's good. Some strong pace there by Leon. I was hoping to clear that one before we got to the... in towards the apex. Turn 3. Bit nicer actually hitting the apex there that time. A little bit early with the turn in that. Cost us a little bit of time. Nice, lovely late apex. Just being cautious with turn 4 there. That little crest. Leon's now coming under a lot of pressure from the car behind. little bit more faith in the car there, Yorkie. Come on. Alright, that should get us down into the 39s now. It's good. That's where I want to be. Try and tidy this back up a little bit. Losing a little bit of time here on this lap. Tidier final sector, but still not as fast as the cars in front, as you can see. Hopefully them all battling though will help us out here. Prevent them from getting away too much. I might ditch the whole fuel saving strategy for the moment and just focus on closing in up on these guys, because if they're going to be fighting amongst the three of them, it's going to help us out quite nicely. I want to be close enough to be picking up any sort of major mistakes that any of them make. Yep, they're all now within a few car lengths of each other. But P2 and P3 are now swapping position. Continuing to fight. This is handing the win to Leon. Or a bit more of a buffer to Leon, shall I say. A little bit of chat going on. One driver not happy with another. Don't know what it is, but Leon seems to gain a lot in those last few corners there. Oh. I think Bonani might be struggling in that final corner. Perhaps that's a very oversteery setup on the car, maybe quite low wing, causing him to run wide. So he might be very fast in the straights, but that might be a little bit dangerous and a little bit deadly. Alright, we are starting to close in on GT3s. The traffic time will get interesting soon. What? Gone from green to orange? Really? That's quite shocking. Yeah. Nani in front is struggling a little bit. Quite a loose rear end. Oh, P2 at a moment, so did we. Let's not get excited. Calm things down again. And need to have more confidence getting on power there on the exit. Try and keep Leon within 5 seconds. So I was clearing that time. Next lap, GT3s. GT3 time. It's a shame we lost as much time as we did in that first sector because could have gained on Leon quite big there. They're both past that first Porsche. Is it Porsche? Gonna get him in the final corner. Which could work quite nicely for us. To do a little lift, but not too bad. P2 and P3 fighting. Oh god, we've got LMP2s coming as well. Things are about to get real hectic in a minute. Little deep, didn't want that. Yep, things are going to get very busy now. I mean, we have a little bit of a break from GT3s for a lap or so. But we got LMP2s coming up behind us now. Oh, come on, I thought I was clearing that one. Hopefully the LMP2s can clear us fairly quickly. There's one. The other. Lost a little bit of time to P1, sorry, the guys in front, but all in all wasn't too bad. Bonanni's back up into P2. Looks like he's closing back in on Leon again. Things are about to get busy once more. GT3s again. Thankfully, the rest of the LMP2 field is still a little bit further behind. We don't have to worry about them for a minute or so. God, that was slightly scary seeing a Porsche growing ever larger in the rearview mirror there. Not distracting at all. Braking point there. It's those kind of mistakes that I need to stop making in the moments where we can be gaining quite healthily on other cars as they're working their way through traffic. To not be losing time myself from silly little mistakes. Try and capitalise on the time that I can potentially gain rather than throwing some of it away. Oh, Leon's lost the lead. Change of position there. I've gone a bit deep. Catch this Mercedes in the worst place. We got LMP2s coming up behind as well. Hopefully they'll be a little bit patient here. Just gonna have to eat that one. Very close there. Good thing I left a little bit of a gap. Otherwise that P2... No, don't do it. I was hoping that it wasn't going to send it there, but regardless he did. Getting a little busy with traffic here. No more LMP2s, so eyes forward. Oh, P3's getting held up here. Looks like it's getting busy up in front. GT3 managing to get a flash in mid-slide. Got put off there by the MP3 here in front of us going for the move. A little bit of slipstream here. Oh, P3's ours. Slip on through, thank you very much. That worked nicely. Right, let's see if we can use a bit of traffic here to pull away. A bit deep. Why are you so tight? I was hoping it was going to open up the line a little bit there. Fortunately, you didn't. That's cost the guy behind quite a bit there in that final corner, so that's worked nicely for us, giving us a bit of breathing room. Consolidated this position a little bit more. Only problem is now, look at this GT3 traffic we've got to deal with. Lost quite a bit of time there trying to work our way through those GT3s, but still we soldier on. We got through them cleanly, that is the main thing. Let's see what we can do about Leon up in front and continuing to build the gap on P4. Still a few more GT3s to go. Oh, 3 wide. Hey, Johnny. Thank you very much. Hope all's good your end. That's more like it. It's kind of lap times we want to see soon. You're running that deep though. You made that awkward, bro. Hey, Chris. How's it going, mate? I'm doing all good, thanks. Cheers for the well wishes. Or P4's getting held up behind more traffic. Lovely stuff. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Please give the live stream a like. It'd be very much appreciated. And I appreciate the virtual horsepower. Help us consolidate this podium here. If you haven't seen the news already on my Discord, we have 2 new affiliates. Links down in the description below to Abruzzi and Aztec Sim Racing. The links that you see there, if you purchase any products through those, I will get a small commission. And as you can see, for Aztec, there is a 5% discount code when you use code Yorkie5 when you purchase any Aztec products. And then for Abruzzi, unfortunately, there's no discount for the hardware. However, if you do decide that you want a new pair of gloves, either your own custom-made ones, the Jimmy Broadbent Minty style gloves, or you want some new boots or some Abruzzi merchandise, you can use code Yorkie10 to get a 10% discount on any of those purchases. But that code Yorkie10 does not work for the hardware, unfortunately. It's a little bit of a shame. I did ask Abruzzi about that, but they have their own contracts with their own manufacturers, or the various different manufacturers, and therefore can't be giving away discount codes or giving discounts on those bits of hardware. Thank you, mate, for not leaving me any room at all. I was hoping he was going to at least give me a car whips on the exit, but didn't look like he was, and I had to kind of take to the runoff. Cost us big there. But still, no damage. That's the main thing, and we're still in P3. Which is also the main thing. We've just now got a little bit more pressure from the car behind than I'd like there to be. Oh, that was a pretty big frame skip or stutter there. differences P1 and GT3. A little while yet to the pit stop still. Forget how long these races are, an hour and 40 minutes. Still got 56.5 minutes to go. Leon's lost some time here with the GT3. Right, where are we going to catch him? Right in the middle of turn 4 where I don't want to be. Almost losing the car as well. To be fair, that was fine. Even though I got called an idiot for it. GT3 was not happy with me doing that. was a little wide there. I think it was actually fine. One hook in. All right, pretty much halfway distance. Here comes the LMP2s again. That was a big lockup. And again. Did not want. How tight do you want to be on the exit there, bro? I'm just gonna have to eat this one. A whole point for that, really? That's a little bit ludicrous. It's getting harder to clear the track limit there. Right, settle in. Some hard fighting. So the only thing that I found slightly egregious there was how tight he pulled up on the exit. It didn't really leave any room. Or he was much tighter than I was expecting him to be. Otherwise, I enjoyed that little battle. It does seem to be very strong in the brakes, especially into the very slow speed corners. So just corners like that one. Oh, a little wide there. Steep. GT3s are into the pit lane as well. There's going to be a couple here on exit. I think we're fine, yep. No, no, no. Bollocks. That was my own mistake there. Shifted down into... from second down into first in the middle of the corner was a bad idea. Either should have shifted earlier or just kept it in second and dealt with the understeer on exit, because that's the problem with keeping it in second there with the setup that I have going through that corner. Slightly more flat spotted than it was before. Fuel saving a little bit too hard there. Is that an MP2? There we go, that's what we should have done. Got that downshift off earlier. I'm trying. So hopefully traffic interference be our friend. Maybe a mistake or two from the guys in front will help us out. Oh, Leon's lost a chunk of time there. Too slow. We're on MP2s. Yeah, 140, Leon. Asshole. Bit too much of a send. Relied far too much on me to not turn in on him there. Oh, and a P3 spin. That was P3 going around. Wonder how much they've taken out of their tyres with that. 6.5 laps until the stop. They must be absolutely scrubbing that front left tyre through that final corner there, taking that sort of line through. And we have got a lot of time to anyone behind us now. Come on, car, turn. Understeer galore there. I'd like to have this Porsche for turn 1. Thank you. I'll stay fairly close to this guy, keep him under a bit of pressure. Hopefully force another error. I'm not going to get this GT3 before the turn 1. Nope. I've gone deep. There we go, first time in a long time that we actually managed to stay flat through that turn 4. Oh, he's really struggling. Yeah, he's really struggling. He's getting very early on the brakes in some places. Here we go, slipstream. Oh, big wheel there, but he ran wide on the exit. It's going to be a track limits warning for him for sure. On through there. Leon's in the pits. Slipstream activated again. Could have maybe have just eaten that one and fought for it a little bit harder, but thought it would be best not to. Just give myself a little bit more buffer in terms of track limits later on in the race, in case we need them. Right, Leon's just done a 53-second pit stop. So I don't think I'm going to be able to follow the GT3 through just there. Sorry, follow P3 through on the GT3 just there. P1 now in the pits. Oh, rejoining GT3, where's he coming? We have the fuel to go one more than everyone else. This is crucial now. Need a good in-lap here. Hopefully we don't lose time with this GT3. We don't. There we do though. "30 minutes remaining and it's a race for the podium." Oh, that might have been really, really close. Stop and go for someone behind us. Hopefully we're okay. Please no penalty, please no penalty. Come on. Please no penalty. Please no penalty. We're good. And we're back out on P3, a net P3. By about a second. Right, let's try and get up to speed fairly quickly now. Yep, I'm also in a pipe position. Managed to keep it legal. Silly little mistake there. 5 seconds to Leon in front. Gaining ground. That was sketchy as hell. Thankfully, the guy behind went even more safe, going on the outside and off the track around the outside of them there, and cost themselves about a second or so. That was a moment that made your head stand up on the back of the neck. Right, 4.8 to Leon in front. What can we do in catching them? Final 25 minutes. Cleared the GT3. This lap LMP3 that's here in front of us is teammate to the car that's behind. Hopefully they don't interfere. We lost about a second on that lap. Would have been nice to have gained half a second or so on Leon. Lost a lot of time here in that final couple of corners. Here's letting us go, thankfully. No, he's not. Damn it. Again, Leon lost a lot of time on this lap with a GT3. We've lost ourselves about a second. For a couple of silly little mistakes. They are battling for position, damn it. Make things awkward. Hold that tight line. Lovely. Better lap this time. Bit early on the brakes there, slow in that corner. Cost us the good amount of time that we were gaining. Yeah, lost half a second. That was very important to slip through there. This is a much better lap this time. Okay, LMP2s and GT3s mixed in. It's going to be fun. Please don't do it, Petri. Yes, it does. Petri! But we're good. Oh, come on. Come on, shoulders. Hold out on me here. Just another 13 or so minutes. Shouldn't have lifted. It's going to be a close finish. Hey, Dot. I just realised you were there. Yeah, pit entry was right on the limit. Felt like. Only at 62k's on the line. Oh, it should be. Oh, what is this traffic? These two LMP3s in front are fighting for the position. They're thankfully switched pretty quick there. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's going on? That was Leon! Oh! Trouble for Leon. What the hell happened there? I was too busy looking to see what the LMP2 was doing behind us to really see and pay attention. Well, that's us up into P2. Interesting. Okay. Alright, that's that guy out the way now. It's just a straight fight between us and P3 behind. No, it's old. 10 minutes remaining. Can we hang on? No 0.2. Okay. Gotta be smart with the traffic. God, that GT3 very much having to get out of the way there of P3 there in this send. Oh, some exciting stuff. Nope, chat's working fine. It's just busy focusing. Definitely seems like the guy behind's got better slow speed grip. We can just keep on hitting our marks though. Remain mistake free. Just hope that the traffic does the work for us. Like so. Please don't send it here. Oh, Breathe. 8 minutes. We're good on fuel. Well, there he goes. Gone deep there. I've got P2 alongside him. I'll make things even more difficult. Extra gear shift just to make sure that we got our slowed down. What lap was the Leon spin? Was it lap 52, 53? Somewhere around there? Yep. Good job. Now you can go. Lap 53 for Leon. Confirm. Thank you. We all good on fuel? Seems like we might be a little close. Send it there on him. What we like. Don't send it here on us. So you can go on our outside here. Have enough for 61. Copy. MP2s are helping us out quite nicely here. That was a send and a half, man. Fuck me. No wheel spin. Come on. No! No way! I thought we were going to have one more. Fuck. That was going. I had in my mind we had one more lap. I wasn't paying attention. God damn it. Still P3. Happy with that, and that was a good fight at the end. But I would have put up a bit more of a proper push if had I known that we weren't going one more. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, jeez. Still, good fight, but I am kicking myself over that. God, I'm gutted. I'm gutted. Oh, enough for 61. Yeah, you threw me off there, Dawnus. Part of it. Fuck. I am, yeah, internally fuming at myself. I'm happy that I got a podium, but that should have been P2. That should have been a P2. Where's my mouse gone? No, never mind. I don't want to do it. Yeah, Banani's really quick. He pulled away. I did have a mistake myself, which cost me some time there. No time in standings. Slide along, slide. There we go. Exit. Right. We are... There we go. We have our mouse cursor back. I wanted to save my setup, but I didn't make any changes from the previous one, so that's fine. But yeah, Banani's really, really good. It's just we were P2 going into the final lap of the race there, and then I didn't defend and fight hard enough, thinking that I had one extra lap and thinking that I'd have a good enough run into turn 1. So yeah, nice to see that LMU is working nicely. Everything's broken. Right. So what we'll do, we'll go back to the main menu, and then we shall refire up the game. The game decides to close itself. It's going to crash instead. Okay. How did your race go, Luca? What split were you in? See if everything loads up this time. And yeah, I didn't realise the leader was on the final lap. I didn't get the I didn't see the message saying that it was the final lap of the race. And that was me just thinking that we had one more. Split 2, and you won. Nice, good stuff. That's what we like to see. That is what we like to see. Fit for wets? No. Profile. Event history. Hey, there we go. Oh. P3, still a nice gain. It's good. Give me a rank breakdown, up a couple of positions. It's good. Gained a little bit of rating. Yeah. So we're midway up in Silver 3 now. It's good. Cool. Okay. So where does that put us? Championship standings wise, we'll take a look at that and then we'll... Oh my god. Here you go. I was looking at all the results and everything. With just me on the screen. That should have been us. That should have been us. Still, P5. It's nice. Happy with where we are there. Not too many points behind Chris Warner, which is good. I believe he won Thursday night's race. So as I was saying earlier on in the stream, or towards the beginning, this is going to be the last Monday evening stream. Instead, we'll be doing Tuesdays and Thursdays races rather than Monday and Thursdays. As, yeah, we'll be doing ELMS on Thursdays, and then we have Prototype Challenge on Tuesdays. The reason why we're racing tonight is because I missed a Thursday time slot as I was away on holiday with Alice and a little staycation. And one other thing, or two other things, is we're now affiliates with Bruzy and Aztec Sim Racing. Check out links down in the description below. If you click on either or any of those links in either the Abruzzi or the Abruzzi official store, and then any of the Aztec sim racing stores with the various different regions, and you purchase any of the products through those links, I'll get a small commission. There are discount codes down there. There's a 5% discount code for Aztec Sim Racing, and then a 10% discount code for a Bruzy, but only on their gloves, boots, racing suits, clothing. None of the sim racing or flight sim hardware stuff. Unfortunately, those prices are all locked in. They don't offer discounts for those products. But yeah, discounts there. New affiliates. So thank you very much to Abruzzi and Aztec Sim Racing. Shout out to you guys for jumping on board and having me become an affiliate in your programs. And shout out to all of the pit crew as well, the channel members. Thank you very much for your continued generosity and support here on the channel. Let's go ahead and take a look at what unfolded here in this race and at the start, because things were interesting. So as you can see, starting P5. People moving back and forth. Now we're on the pit limiter. Waiting for that green. There it is. Yeah, somehow managed to avoid all the chaos and carnage that was unfolding here. And slipped on through. Studer was a menace. Yeah, Studer had a pretty incredible start there. Where did he come from? So that's how he managed to get to the inside, and then he sent it on me. Whoa, and managed to hold it tight. He very nearly got taken out by an LMP2 there. See if we can get a better angle. See what's unfolding. So this guy had to go. Oh. Gets all sorts of tangled up. Okay. This guy, I think, just had to take avoiding action. Around the outside. It does get a slight tag there, but nothing too menacing. I want to see... Not this guy. This guy, oh my god, look at that wall of GT3s. That's what actually happened here. Oh, he just gets hit. And then, unfortunately, turned. Oh my god, you should have just stayed and held on the brakes menu. And was that a send on me? Yes, it was. No result. Very strong on the brakes. Very strong on the brakes. After that, things seemed to settle down a bit. Yeah, we had a little wiggle there. That was a spin by someone. Whilst we're on the inside here. Take a quick look at that in a second. And they lifted coming through that final turn, and then looks like they were running quite a bit more wing than we are, which allowed us to slip on through. Can't see it from that angle. I was going to say, slightly updated paint scheme with the new sponsors on the car. Let's see. Studer here. Yep, just losing it. There you go. Bruisey on the side. Aztec Sim Racing down there and on the back there. A slight shimmy around of other sponsors as well. Come on, camera. Keep up. But yeah, we managed to slip on through nicely there. Defended on the inside here. Just to make sure there was no chance for him to slip on through either. I don't really remember too much else happening. It was lap 53 for Leon. Oh my gosh. What was that? Him last lap as well? Oh. Yeah, that is shocking. Hopefully Leon reports that. It's not necessarily too late. Where did Leon break? I know, probably playing things a little bit more cautiously. Okay. Okay, a fair bit later. But yeah, just didn't slow the car enough and took him out. Yeah, it was a bit of a send on the GT3. Yeah, I played it a little bit chill on this final lap here, thinking I had one more. How we got that rotation there, I do not know. It's like my little bit of throttle probably didn't help us there, but that rotation was crazy. I don't think there was contact. Unless there was contact for him. No, he just cranked all the steering lock in the world. That's probably what? Hang on a second. There you go. About 330 degrees of steering lock he's just chucked in there. I mean, I'm doing quite a bit. but not that much. How the hell has he managed that? Yeah, had I realised this is the final lap, I may have stuck my nose in there. Annoyingly, I had a little bit of wheel spin here. You can hear it, which just engages the traction control and hurts the run off the corner. And then he was defensive going into there, which is fine, but he was running deep here. Didn't quite get the drive that I wanted off, but managed to get the tighter line and got to the inside. Drove it about as hard as I could off of that corner. But then this corner I probably could have been a little bit more aggressive. Maybe either try to hang it around the outside, which would have been really tricky all the way around the outside. But I in this point, I was thinking, I've got one more lap. Line myself up for a good exit off of here, get a good run through the final corner, and I know that I got the straight line speed over him. So I was just thinking, okay, cool, we'll pick up the slipstream here. So look, we're at 151, they're at 148, so we're already 3Ks up. At that point he lifts. So he's at 264. I'm at 273. I'm going to be alongside going into turn one. Yeah, he probably would have defended the inside quite hard, but I would have been able to play off of that and try to make the move work. Right, what happened to Leon on the final lap then? Not there. There. The hell is he doing? Bruh. Yeah, that's unnecessary. I can see why Leon's pissed. Like, he's a lap down as well. He's down in P7. He has some good pace. He was fairly quick, but that's just completely unnecessary send and a second hit there. Well. Unfortunate for Leon. We did have another good battle earlier on in the race. Just trying to remember where it was. Was it early? No, I think it was a bit further than. I think he lost it in turn one, yeah. Had a big snap. Okay, so it was a fair bit. This one. That one. Still behind. Still behind, still behind, still behind. And that was when we had our spin. Yeah, so second gear, and then I downshifted into first mid-corner. Bad idea, and I just sent the rear round. Thankfully, super low speed. Didn't lose any real tyre life from that. Was able to carry on, so that's all good. But hey, let's have a look at that pit entry as well. Actually. Slightly outside the white line there, which got us the track limits. So maybe it was this lap that we had the slide over contact. Nope. Might be in this one. I think it was. No, it wasn't. I did have 6.5 wing, yeah. So this, I think, was the lap that I pitted. Yeah, we're in the lead of the race at this point. Nothing to see here, officer. All good. All good. So close. So close. Jeez. What was Leon's pet entry like? Very safe. Whoa! GT3. That'll be why he lost a lot of time then. He took that hit on the rear. Engelhardt. Christian. Whoa! How did you not lose the rear wing? Oopsie daisy. Well, there you go, ladies and gents. That was tonight's race. some fun and exciting action. Should have been P3 so very close at the end there, but what a good race it was to get back into the swing of things. Really enjoyed that one. Now, as the live streams are shifting from Monday to Tuesday, we will be back again tomorrow evening for the second round of the prototype challenge. I've missed the first round because that was last week. But we'll be racing at the LaSalle International Circuit in the LMP2, which will be interesting because I don't think I have any setups for it. So that's going to be fun. Yeah, should be a good laugh. Hey, good race, Leon. Really unfortunate what happened to you, mate. I saw what happened. I was confused at the time as to what did happen to you, but I saw it back on the replay, and man, yeah, that really, really sucks. You had some good pace, dude. But yeah, hopefully we can have some good racing tomorrow in Prototype Challenge, and also again on Thursday for the second round. Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, can understand your viewpoint for sure. But yeah, thank you very much everyone for tuning in. Give the live stream a like, subscribe if you're new here, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow evening. Until then though, have fun, stay safe, take care.